guys know.
Yo, take that. You take that.
It's been recorded for like
This?
5 minutes.
Alright.
Yeah, no, that's on there.
No, take that off. It's copyrighted. Take that off.
There's
Bro,
no
it's
way they're gonna
literally,
pick
it's
that
no
up.
way. That's literally just intro. Repeating.
I don't want to have to deal with it.
There's no way that they'll
Dun,
pick
dun,
that up.
dun,
I
dun,
can barely tell
dun,
if
dun,
that's
dun,
just
dun,
like-
It says
dun,
golden
dun,
right
dun,
there. I don't
dun,
want to
dun,
deal with that.
How is that copyrighted?
I don't know, nigga. Just, no. That's why you don't play music. You can't play.
So it's not playing music. It's literally repeatedly playing the intro.
It's the whole
do
intro.
People do walkthroughs of this online.
Yeah, but like it's dedicated to that. This ain't dedicated to that.
I don't know what you're talking about here.
Wait, what you?
It's literally, it's just, know what I'm saying? You know, you go to GameStop at the kiosk, and
This
the
forecast,
kiosk
we
is
ain't-
broken,
we ain't
so
got
then the
nothing to do
intro
with
is just
GoldenEye.
sitting there playing over and over.
That's a random.
Nah.
That's a random non-melanated person just shooting people.
Nah, man, we not doing that.
What? We not doing childhood things?
Nigga, yeah, that's not. That shouldn't have been our childhood
Yeah, nah.
at all.
I mean, aside from that, like
I fuck with Arthur.
you playing somebody else.
Nah, it's just, I'm not playing anything. It's just the
Yeah,
intro.
but they got the whole gameplay and all
Yeah,
that. That's
no,
mad
it's
shit,
like-
bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's too much. It's too much.
That just
And
sounds
the Nintendo side?
super wild.
It does sound wild. I don't want to have to deal with none of that. It's better safe than sorry. I don't have to deal with none of that.
Oh man.
I'm just saying, it makes no
They
sense,
say
though.
people can't curse on the internet.
But people do
So I
anyway,
don't know how to
all
deal with
the
none of
time.
that.
It just makes no sense.
I'm
So you
talking
can
about
have
YouTube
the
at
switch
least.
there, but you can't have the intro of a
Product
game playing
placement,
over
yeah.
and over.
No, that's different.
What's different about it?
Don't ask me. Why can't we play music?
No, we can't play certain music.
Why? What's the difference? It's music. I can play it. I can play it on my phone. I can't play it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. What are you
You
saying?
have music on there. As long as
Exactly.
you're not monetizing.
As long as you're not monetized.
But he said for music. It's different between music and like video games and stuff. Because even like people who like go over trailers, slow it down and everything. You know?
I mean, it's
That's derivative work. That's different than just
it's about-
putting something there.
it also is about what your content is specifically.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with what we doing.
Yeah, nah,
I mean, it's what I like. You know, the pop figure there. But we gonna get in trouble for that too?
That's different.
they're,
That's product placement too.
I think there's like there's a lot of legalities with putting things on the internet, which is out there.
I mean,
Like-
we also
like-
smoke too.
Like Macy's can't put that on the side of their building on
But
the LED
Macy's
screen.
doesn't sell switches.
What I'm saying
Yeah,
is
that's what
they
they couldn't
can't
do
play
that.
GoldenEye on the side of their building if they wanted to.
But they don't have anything to do with Nintendo. Why would they do that?
It's just,
Why would we do that?
I'm a nerd. You see what shirt I have on? You see the hat I have on? You see what's right here?
Time and place.
yeah,
Time and
that's
place.
different. That's
It's
different.
time and place.
That's different. To me,
It's-
that's different. You
I even
you
did it with Pokemon a
expressing-
few
you
weeks
expressing
back.
that
So.
interest on your fashion and us visually, you know what I'm saying? Kind of whether you understand it or see it that way, it is marketing or promoting, and that's where all the
Like they need they talking all this and they got GoldenEye in the back. What?
yeah.
What about the Fiji water?
Oh, that's great.
That's
It's
all
product
he-
placement. It's product
What a
placement.
constant,
That's all he.
the different weed bags you had that goes against
It's
the
product
terms of
placement.
service.
It doesn't.
Ah,
Nah, you can get monetized for having that on the
it's
screen.
You can
medicinal.
monetize.
It's medicinal.
It's
Monetize Nintendo
medicinal.
gameplay too.
You know the loopholes and everything.
Oh yeah, of course, but I still view that differently than playing a video.
But I'm saying other people would view it differently than you sitting there smoking weed and literally got weed bags out.
Excuse me, Kenny doesn't smoke weed. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying him specifically. I'm saying he said people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not necessarily talking about the viewership, because that's not who you have to deal with half the time. More or less, most of the time, I feel like what people be dealing with is the legalities behind things and the people that's on the business end of it. And when you're not considering that part, and then it comes for you,
I just don't see how that isn't okay, but you could literally screen capture gameplay.
That was the first point that I brought up. That's the first point that I brought up.
And I answered that with that is a derivative work that is dedicated to that. They are literally playing the game, putting the game on there, and talking about it. It's not them having the game on the screen while they're talking about whatever.
Which and then in turn I said I did this.
Differentiate whether you get a copyright claim, you're still using.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like it's
but how you're using the content.
It does the same difference. What's the difference between whether I record it with the computer or if it's a camera? Or whatever?
No, but the utilization of the content is where
YouTube doesn't care about what.
I mean,
they have AI that looks at everything.
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course. But
they're not saying, oh well, this is a podcast. Well, gaming stuff isn't valid on this.
Nah, not even.
Take it off.
It's not even that. Like
they don't do that shit.
Like playing our own video in the show is one thing.
And that didn't even make sense.
So I have a question. So if it was a different game,
no,
would it matter? Okay,
Nah.
so because then that's what I'm saying. I did the same thing with Pokemon a few episodes ago.
Who knew
with
that?
the DS.
I didn't see that.
I ain't looking at no DS.
Yo,
Why are you not paying attention to our show?
You be setting stuff up, bro. You ain't.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not paying attention to it, bro? We do reviews. Do you not watch the show?
I'm not. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at him,
And
I'm looking at
I'm
me.
not checking to see who said anything else.
I'm listening to the
who's checking
voices.
for that? If it's AI checking it,
What happened?
I said. So who's checking for that? If it's AI checking it,
I mean,
I'm just saying. My main thing is, I don't think it fits what we're doing,
so and then that's what
and
I
also
said.
I don't want to have to deal with anything that comes with it.
So that's why I said if it was something different, would it matter?
No, I mean if it was a
Then
game,
the 007 thing, because you were like,
I
well,
mean, but like you said before, no matter what it was, I was still like, nah, like it really don't make sense to, because even us on the screen didn't make sense. Like it's just, a distraction. Not even really a distraction. It's just it doesn't serve any purpose because you can't even see the screen.
Decorations
Okay.
are one thing. I don't see that as a decoration.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody
Not
has different
decoration.
opinions on stuff. Like he thought it was okay, I thought it was okay, but y'all don't. That's
Yeah, nah.
you know what I'm saying.
Nah, I get it.
What about the people who are watching? What if they're into it? Even though, like, yeah, it's not what we're trying to get across, but
I mean,
I thought it was
I'm
cool.
not worried about what I'm trying. Okay, I'm not worried about that. That's what I'm saying. You wearing something, that's how you feel. That's one thing. But like, I don't know. I guess we just thinking about it differently. At the end of the day, I mean, you know what I mean, like, I do think about what we're presenting, because I think you're presenting something. Aside from the fact that I don't care about necessarily the fashion sense of what I'm presenting, but also there are things about the space I'm not aware of. There are things about the legalities of content and all that stuff that I'm not aware of.
Copyright Fair Usage Law of 1976 allows you to use anything as long as you're not trying to monetize it.
I understand that, but
We trying to monetize.
that's the point I'm trying to make.
No, I know.
Monetize directly off of that.
guys, buy
Nintendo Switch
007.
gameplay
Yeah, no, that's not.
legality.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
But I don't even want to be
that's why-
associated. I don't want people to even think about me with 007.
Yo,
You never seen a podcast with gaming systems in the background and
It's-
posters
No, that
and
definitely
shit?
makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Basically, it's just
If it's-
he's adding order to it. Same way you added your weed bags because you smoke weed. Add it on the table.
My thing
You
is
just throw in.
My thing is like we're putting up props and stuff pretty much,
Right.
and I don't want to do that. It's one thing if we had our room, and it was decorated in that way. That's a different thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way it's decorated. But putting up props is what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? That's just my perception.
Does that define what you guys talk about?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
So,
Not at all. But it's just it's in the atmosphere. You're not just looking at the whole thing. I mean, there are people who are looking at the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at the setup. You're looking at what people have around, and I understand what you're saying. Whereas that's
shit.
that's what you know what I'm saying. But word, like
so like.
I understand what you're saying.
it's not about good or bad. It's just about what was your intention, pretty much.
It's just to have something in the background.
Nah, I understand, but
I'm just saying, for 2 hours straight, nobody's gonna sit there and be like, "Huh, 007."
it's not even about.
Well, for the smoking with him, I did that, and I had Yu Hakusho in the background. That's a totally separate thing. I just did whatever the chuck I wanted to do.
So what was
Like,
it?
if it was-
What did you do?
I put Yu Hakusho in the background.
What did you put an episode on for somebody to watch?
I don't know. It was like a clips of stuff just happening in the background.
Like a TV behind you while you were recording.
When the one we did, I just put the yeah.
Word.
But that's that's not. I'm not. That's
You got a light.
to set the scene.
Yeah, word.
I could do that because it's a little more freedom.
Because we could do that here.
Yo,
That'll be lit. That would be lit.
Just the whole background will be green. We just pinch all this stuff.
I'm cool with. I like the setting here.
Change your environment. Basically, like all the stuff you'd be doing for the thumbnails. You can
Yeah.
make
Oh, yeah.
videos. Sorry.
Shit. Oh man.
Well, over the copyright laws,
Nintendo K, right?
I do know
Except for Yoshi.
Nintendo do be on their BS, but I don't think they're gonna come for us like that. We're not trying to steal money from them. They usually come for like those people and like the pirators.
See, my thing always is, it ain't about what you think. It's about what you don't think.
Nah, I feel
I'm
you.
not thinking. Yeah, because at the same time, yeah, I'm not thinking about. I'm not thinking about whether or not. But that be the thing to come back. And that's not. I'm like, whatever I could.
But what if
whatever
it's-
I could prevent.
But what if it's not? What if people like, oh, they fuck with video games? That's pretty cool.
Well, you
All right,
speak
maybe
about
we
it.
could watch and see what they're talking about and see you suck your teeth. But bro, there are millions of people
I
out
didn't say
there.
my teeth.
Not you. I was talking about him.
I was talking about teeth because, like, if that's the case, and like, let's put a bamboo tree in here. People
That's
love
not what I'm
bamboos.
saying. No, I don't
I
like
know,
bamboo
I know.
trees. Do you like bamboo
But
trees?
essentially,
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
That's not what it is. It's what I like.
We have enough things that we put out, so
Like
we
what?
don't need to put extra stuff like the pop and the weed bags.
But that's
I
not
feel
we.
like-
That's me. That is my representation, which is with you guys. But you said we have mad things we put out.
I said
What do you
we
put-
have enough representation, as in the pops and the weed bag is probably as far
But
as
I'm
we should
saying
go.
there
Minus
is no
like
baggies
food
up there, so
or
Switch is
products from
taking the
people that
place
we
of the
know.
baggies.
What'd you
I
say?
mean, when you
That's to Nintendo.
when you speak on representing yourself or
You're represented already. You don't have to put
Yeah.
that.
Not
If this
even-
was
it's
Vaughn's
just-
corner, yeah, 100%. I'll be right there with you, laughing at it, looking at it, talking about it, playing it, all that. But you know what I'm saying? We had four course. It's a little different.
The
Just a little
shit we
different.
like don't even eat on.
rather than you're being seen and heard. Being seen and heard.
It's not like I'm out here like bugging and only like we're talking about video games and stuff like that. Like we talk about serious stuff, how to parent your kids, how to go about stuff. I understand what it's two sides of the same coin.
Well, that's where you start Vaughn's corner and people see video games and they be like, oh, I chuck with Vaughn. Oh, he got four course. Oh, I chuck with four course. No, I mean, you could be the vessel for that. You know what I'm saying? Think big. You thinking small.
No, I'm thinking about here right now what we're doing.
Think big. Thinking small.
So they're small.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just sounded funny.
I mean, yeah, man.
Don't
Nice little debate. Nice little debate time for y'all.
touch my body.
It's a nice little debate time for the audience.
Really, it was just.
Post your thoughts in the comments.
Did you not need double like that?
Wow. Naheem was actually at my house. I'm not even gonna lie. He beat like 3 or 4 levels.
I'm old as ish. Of course, I beat it on easy.
Oh, man.
Why'd you do that?
Double O.
Who, me? Man, what you mean? You bigging me up for beating it on
This
easy?
man.
It's crazy. Why did they try to do Double O and make Perfect Dark? Like I played Perfect Dark. I can't.
I never
I don't even know
played
what that
Perfect
is.
Dark. I know what it
It was
is.
a rendition of Double O.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You know you need the female pew 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 because Laura Croft wasn't enough.
Yeah, nah. I think
They
Perfect
needed the
Dark came
representation on both systems.
They did Perfect
You
Dark
understand,
come
my
before Lara
brother?
Croft?
That's crazy.
Did the Perfect Dark come before the Tomb Raider?
No. Tomb Raider was out here on the PS1.
Perfect Dark was on Nintendo.
Then I made
Was
me
it?
so easy love.
Oh, for 64.
It were.
Love me.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When I say Nintendo and I'm speaking of the console, I'm speaking of the first 60. I'm speaking of 64.
This nigga said the first. Hey, no, you're not. No.
I'm
That little
thinking of
black
64.
controller. No.
Nah, but I was speaking of 64.
No.
That's funny.
64 had some great games.
Yo.
Mario Party.
Why are we talking about video games?
Yo, cause that is life.
No, we can definitely talk about it. We just don't gotta show it on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Especially
really.
somebody with a
We don't need to.
with an anti-spirit gun. That ain't no spirit gun. That's a real gun.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Oh, got you.
Why do we gotta go?
Gotcha.
there? Why do we gotta go?
That's where he went.
Is that full metal is
Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, man.
I love that show.
Alchemist or the jacket?
Excuse me.
Full Metal
The
Alchemist.
jacket. Full
FMJ?
Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood was better.
Huh?
No, I'm talking about the end.
Brotherhood was better. You know what I'm saying? All that filler, slice and dice. Here's the content. The little extra that we missed the first time around. Less episodes?
I think so.
Like half the episodes. 52 or something, I want to say. Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist was that one.
I like that show.
With you. Oh, I was about to sing a song I can't sing
Why can't you sing it?
because of the person who made it.
Oh.
Nah, he not dead. He very
He
alive.
locked up. They won't let him out.
How art thou?
You just sing a 6ix9ine song?
Cool. What?
Squeak, squeak.
Get it, nigga. What?
Whoa.
He was in the zone. He was in the
I
zone.
didn't even know the words.
Extendo. Stop.
It's crazy how I heard that song man long ago, and then they souped it up and souped her up.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Yo, wow. Where's he from?
Who?
6ix9ine.
Brooklyn, Mexico.
He's from Brooklyn.
Oh, I thought it was the Bronx. I'm sorry.
Nah.
He's from Mexican.
Because that nigga can't.
Whoa.
Or maybe he's from Brooklyn.
Wow.
Get it?
Because if y'all
Okay,
associate with
okay.
him, he gonna get y'all in booking.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I know the way this joint flows.
Yeah, I
I
know
just
this
know how it
nigga.
sounds.
So,
Kenny, what's up? What you got in your brain, man? What's up? What you know what I'm saying? I know we could groove something. You know what I mean? We can groove something.
so we not going with yours or mine. So we putting Ken on the hot seat.
Hell.
I mean, we wasn't going with mine in the first place.
Wow.
What's it going with this?
I've been took it out the running. I mean, maybe some Erica, something. I don't know. Sade.
Oh man.
If I do
Some
say
Frankie?
so myself.
Something.
Hold up.
Songs for women. J.O.B.
No, Nova came too
Sucker
mainstream.
for Love.
Oh, y'all wanna do Nova word?
Nights.
Nova came.
Sucker for drugs.
Y'all wanna do Nova King?
Nova came too mainstream for you, Heem.
Not even that.
It's damn.
Yeah, I don't. Nah. I'm not feeling that.
Oh man.
That's the hipster kicking in. Sorry.
Huh?
None.
Hipster.
Nah, chill,
Talking to the
B.
peeps. Yeah, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We better do the whole 10 minutes of pyramid.
Oh my gosh. I got you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Did you hit this? Did I play?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
What, young girl, angel? Not baby. What's it called? Raspy.
That girl.
That girl. That girl. She don't mean nothing to me. It was all a fantasy. Those girls.
Yeah.
She was an apple of my eye. That one? That one? With that
Yo,
girl,
facts.
but it was the same girl?
I forgot how that song went.
Nah.
Let me see the lyrics real quick.
My bad.
Yeah, can you snip it real quick? All right, hold on.
That girl.
Nah. What? What's this?
You can lie to yourself. I'm sure it hurts.
I'd rather do Signs, if anything. Signs, beautiful. Signs, beautiful. I don't.
What happened?
I don't know, something.
What you talking? What you said?
Robin Thicke.
Oh, you want to do that?
I don't know, something.
Yeah, what you talking about, man?
I'm so glad that I have.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all chose a song?
Nah.
Y'all chose the song? Y'all chose the song?
No, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Nah, take it off.
That's
You didn't put it in?
That's a little much. I didn't put what in?
The song.
That's
song.
too much. That's
Whatever
too
song
much.
y'all was just talking about.
Nah, that's too
We're
much.
not doing that, but I don't know what song that is anymore. I forgot.
Oh my god. Capping him. Yo,
Yeah, I
you on my
forgot.
hat? Because you capping.
I forgot, literally. What song was that singing? Oh, Wanna Love You Girl.
Oh, nah. Oh, man. What happened?
Do you know Do you know the words to the song?
Do you know the way?
Well,
The original song that we were gonna do?
Do you know the way?
what?
The song that I sent yesterday?
You said?
I like.
Niggas don't know that. You gotta do the TikTok dance.
Alright.
Go. I know the
Alright.
I know the words, but I don't know the words.
Alright.
Bro,
Nah, we had Lovers and Friends last week, man. We can't lag off of Lovers and Friends, know what I mean? You gotta go, know what I mean?
Come on, son.
Yo,
Come
y'all
on,
want
son,
me to
son.
look through Neo's catalog real quick?
Come on.
Bangers.
No work, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Instant hits.
Hold up.
How you get my lighter? Give me that. The fuck, give me that. Yo, give me that.
Oh, come on. Come on. Let's stay. Come on.
Ooh, I like that.
Stay, man. Nah,
Rihanna?
Sorry.
stay. Peedi.
I want you to
La
stay.
la 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 from the 215.
Come on.
Oh my
come
love
on.
it.
The room is spinning and I can't breathe. My hands are just shaking.
Hands won't stop sweating and my knees, girl, they just won't stop shaking. My stomach is turning flips and I feel sick as Z.
And this is all just that the thought
Of you leaving me, maybe I'm a fool, am I stupid? Maybe I'm a fool, addicted to it. Maybe I don't know.
And you might get right when it's wrong.
Maybe
It's
just
just make me baby, it's just
so relaxing.
whatever it is.
Without you, I just can't go wrong. I want you to know that
I just
can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Nothing else. All I need is you. Why don't you just stay with me? Why don't you just stay with me? Why don't you just stay with me?
Leave me.
Never want to
Never
be.
gonna be without you. Oh wait, hold up.
You're the and
see
only
myself
you.
with only you. Finally felt my inspiration. Hear your voice say, baby, woo 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 woo. Anything I got you. What you want, indeed I'll be. 'Cause you are my everything. So baby, please just stay with me. Baby, I'm a fool. Am I stupid? Baby, I'm addicted to it. Baby, I don't know. But you might get right when it's wrong. Baby, it just makes me happy. Baby, it's so relaxing. Whatever it is, without you, I just can't go wrong. Oh, I just can't help myself.
I just can't help myself. I don't need nothing else. All I need is you. Why don't you just
stay with me?
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 Fuck my baby girl, rock on my left hand side. Mama linda, I love to love ya.
Why don't you stay for a while? I love to love ya.
Like the bum dum diddly dee.
Recipe. Tickle your, let me tickle your feet.
Oh,
Peedi a Libra.
Leo.
You think a Peedi a free? Oh,
she
you
a
a Leo.
Leo.
I heard you rather unique. You such a diva. You such a pleasure to me. I'm one of your stature, one in a million, up in a lot.
I love to turn you on. You're like my favorite song. Without you would be wrong.
Would be
Forever and always, and you know what you do to me.
My melody.
With your heart on my sleeve,
Music.
you're all I need. Oh yeah.
Yo, shout out. That's your
Yeah,
crack.
man.
Come on, man. Live from the
This
215.
guy.
Come on, bro.
Forgot.
Yo,
out
you
here
go.
on
You
you.
done slept on a Neo?
I mean,
No red pill?
I be doing too much. I be doing too much music.
No pills? Come on, bro. No, that one get me hyped. I don't even know.
Yo.
You, man.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yo.
I done forgot those feelings. I used to be like, oh yeah, all up in it, yeah. Now it's just like
Damn. I'm sorry.
I'm in other shit now.
That shit's sad, man. Stop. Stop playing, 'cause that ain't even funny, man. That ain't even funny. Listen, that ain't even how we doing, dog? How we feeling, y'all?
That was a nice intro, wasn't it?
We alive, right? We alive.
Oh
We
yeah,
here.
definitely.
Presidente.
Present.
Yeah.
Here, present.
Estoy aquí.
I mean,
My bad for that, know what I mean?
bilingual, okay. All right. Right? All right. Right. All right. So what do you do with heavy information? Or, yeah, heavy information. That which does weigh on the cranium. What does one do with such?
If it hits your bladder, go to the bathroom.
Whoa.
And on
Whoa,
that
listen.
note, that was
Listen,
a
that
funny one.
That one hit me. What a guy.
Hilarious.
But yeah, what do you do with that, dog?
Define heavy information.
Hmm?
Said define heavy information.
Whatever heavy information is to you or for you.
Process it, I guess, would be like the first thing. Like think it over. Know what I'm saying? Like, cause some shit might be like a little bit mind blowing for you. Know what I'm saying? You gotta go over it first, and then I guess. Is it like something about somebody else? Is it like something about you? Is it just like heavy information? Like, is it like, yo, you got the C word or somebody else got the C word? Know what I'm saying? You know? It's like, what kind of heavy information you talking?
It was the C word?
The censor.
Huh?
Censor?
Nah.
Yeah.
That would be heavy information.
Yeah. So is
That
it
would
like
be some
you got
heavy
it or
information.
somebody else got it?
Nah, not even that. Thankfully. Or,
Yeah. No. Not wishing that on like anybody at all.
That would be heavy information. Yeah. Well, I just how do you what takes place when that heavy information just kind of is now intaken. You take it in and you're processing it, and it's almost. Do you know that it's heavy before you even take it in? It's almost. you get wind of it, right? And now you're having to you get wind of it before you even. It's almost like you get a notification before you actually take it in, and then you take it in. So you almost get an opportunity to prepare, but
it's like a double take.
Second.
Yeah, it's like a double take.
Yeah,
It's like a double take.
but
in real life.
I mean, I feel as though I compartmentalize almost the things that I don't necessarily want to have to deal with. Want to have to deal with in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Or allow myself to process in the moment. I kind of definitely think I just compartmentalize that or stow it away.
Word.
Store it.
But what about immediate heavy information? Like,
yeah,
yo, you want to know? It's not funny, but it is funny. I found out my son was born at Applebee's. That's heavy information. And it's like, I'm not sure if you were working, but Jillian was working. Appreciate you, Jillian. Appreciate you. MVP. She dropped me to the hospital. My mother called me and told me. But that's heavy information. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do with that information? It's all in the context of, I guess, everything prior to, or like, know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get there? Like, certain heavy information you gotta, I guess, know it's coming. Like, know what I'm saying? It's been building, but then it's surprise heavy information. Like,
see, that for me wouldn't be, it would be heavy, but not really not heavy in that sense. It would almost be uplifting. If I can imagine, but at the same time, to not be present for the birth.
That is a totally different circumstance.
Is that heavy realization.
You're talking about your preferred ideal moment. This nigga really went through the...
It's like...
No, it was just like the first thing that I could think of.
It's not necessarily that your son is born. It's the fact that you're missing the birth of your son.
Yeah.
That's a heavy realization.
Yeah.
Same difference, but I'm...
No, it's totally different. It's totally different, but same difference.
Yeah. But heavy information... I say like, because... So I thought of what is a way I could try to help interpret and convey whatever my grandma's trying to express. And I'm thinking of something touch screen. I don't want to, you know what I mean, have to go get a iPad or a tablet or something just to do that. I mean, there's got to be something. And I thought of a dry erase board. And she doesn't have the fullest mobility with, or I want to say,
like, she's older, so she probably has like arthritis in her hands and stuff like that.
That certain motor skill that allows us to actually, because you could have strength in your hands, you could have all the strength in the world, but if you can't actually have, you
need those neurons firing.
That will control the strength where you want to put, then you really can't.
I'm trying to teach Mari how to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She only knows this right now. But I'm glad she has this now.
All of that stuff makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to, I got the dry erase board pretty much just writing. So I just write what I guess imagine she's saying. Or imagine she's trying to say.
Yeah,
At first I wrote out the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
And just had her kind of
like show you which letters.
Yeah, spell it out pretty much. But I was like, this takes longer and more energy. If I actually am just able to
no, I don't fuck with him
listen
no more.
to what she's attempting to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll write I'll write a question. I'm thinking of, do you need something? Do you need me to do something? Do you want me to know something? Is there something you want to know? And where it should just pretty much lead me to wherever it is. And for some time you trying to decipher what she's trying to get across, the point she's trying to make. And when you really get to finally get down to the brass tacks of that, you like, oh, okay. And I should be like,
I'm not gonna say mad simple, but it's like, oh damn, I could have did that in like Bing Bang Boom. If I would have I know what you mean, and
because
the fact you even got to do that is crazy though. The fact you even have to do that is crazy.
Yeah, it's
times were different.
Yo, and I think that's
time.
No, I'm talking about Kenny. In the situation he's talking about.
I mean, people, time.
No, I'm just saying.
I'll be honest. I tried.
Why'd you eat
at a certain point, I started trying to almost make sure that I wouldn't make the same or similar mistakes as my elders, because that's what any adult is going to stress to the youth. Don't make the same mistakes I did. And it's not to put any bad energy on you. It's just more or less to give you some insight. There's ways to do things, and there's things you can do to prevent, any mishaps or mistakes from happening, especially if somebody has already gone through it and can tell you what to look out for, what to be mindful of. And so it definitely was a point where I really tried to take heed of that. And now at this point, seeing where everyone is, if they've gone through an experience, because again, I'm like, oh, okay, more to pay. There's a lot more to pay attention to, aside from just the general.
Because it's like, they tell you, what to avoid and what not to do, but it's in that what not to do, it's literally what not to do and like how to move. And then within those little is go deep. People you're with, how you act, how you move, the people you're with. People you're with.
It goes all the way to it, all the way there, and for sure. And now I'm in that point of really trying to be conscious of the health, like aside from the fact that we just definitely had some, so that's
why I don't be eating, bro. But that's not good either.
Yo, I don't want to be at that point either. But I at times I feel that way. I'm like, what can we trust to be something that's of real true value for our bodies to digest? At the same time, to think that way is not gonna get you anywhere else. So
yeah,
it'll have you fucking eating too much at one point, and then you're like, wait, what the fuck?
Yo, yeah, no, seriously. But also, if we're maintaining our bodies, they're gonna require more fuel.
Yeah. And you're not gonna want that because you're not gonna be able to do what you need to do while eating that.
Exactly, for sure.
That's why I stopped eating that, because it's like knowing the feeling that I got after eating fast food. I never realized that it was from the actual fast food. I just used to thought that like sometimes after you eat food, your stomach is gonna not feel good. But then I realized like it's always when I eat this, or it's always when I eat that.
Real talk,
and bro. I'm like, wait, what the?
Certain Chinese foods from certain spots, I've literally tried to stay up and like even like watch them. I did my own little personal experiment, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was just like, nah, let's just lay right here. You'll make your own stuff.
That's really why I had that Chinese. I had my Chinese spot. Like I literally grew up on that shit. I was not like I wasn't
the stuff that we got from that spot was good. Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, but then again, start getting skeptical about everything after West.
Yeah, nah, that is true. That is definitely true.
I don't know, man. Nobody's getting nothing with y'all doing with anything. I don't want to even have to think about it. I see enough to be like, all right.
Yo, and that's the crazy thing. Like, we ain't seen it all, but we seen enough. And it don't even be like...
You don't gotta give me the whole rundown. All I gotta see is something there.
Yo, the worst part is
just
that even when you do realize these kind of things, and you try to tell people, it's like they don't want to hear none of that.
Yo, it's like Boondocks, man. Shut up, Nick.
Yeah, it's you're the burden, and then when they eat some nastiness, and then they feel away, or they wondering why the energy is low, or why they feel off, or why they're so mad for no reason. It's because you're eating this stuff. Like, I'm telling you, or somebody's telling you, like, hey, this is what happens when you do this, and then you're like, and then you go in. And then you feel like, I should have never ate that, but I love it though. Like, what are you talking about?
The sadder part about it is this information has been out there. This information has been privy.
You learned it since a kid,
and it's been and the people have done their own.
Mine is telling us to drink milk.
Yo, that one guy who ate McDonald's only for I don't know how long. He did that years ago in the early 2000s. I remember that one dude. He just ate McDonald's. He only ate McDonald's, bro.
He's an industry plant.
Are you gonna listen to them?
No, but
Or you gonna listen to your body?
But he was.
Or the statistics.
Maybe it was.
Or you gonna listen to? Nah, I'm saying.
Of course, you would have somebody. You would engineer a person or something that is like, yeah, I can do this. No, I hear what you're saying. But cloning is a thing. Other things, I mean, I'm gonna take that out.
Come on, dog.
But yeah, no, there's other things that can be done. There's things that are done and things that happen to make things seem like they're a certain kind of way. So it'll be easy for somebody to be like,
king,
yeah,
and
this is what
perfect.
I did. And nobody has receipts for that. He could say what he want.
And people
he probably did do that.
And people could find.
He probably did do that. But
Supersize Me.
At the same time,
2004. Homie ate only. My gosh.
They were making super soldiers, so maybe that's a part of that.
Captain Rogers.
Maybe that's part of that. He got a mutation, so he's like, I can eat this and not be full of toxic-ish or not be, not poisoned.
But what's in you is already poison.
What?
If he's a super soldier, you know what I'm saying? What's in you is already poison. Especially if you're taking the
that McDonald's ain't nothing
stuff.
No, but seriously though,
what you gotta say, Kenny? Look at my giant pectorals.
At least
big ass trapezes.
At least stretch.
Yo, for real, get limber. I'm just saying, if it's a zombie apocalypse, you are not getting far.
But
it's more than that, though.
Not even. Honestly, though, it is for that limberness. And that
you gotta reach for your baby. Oh, my back!
The ease of movement.
If you're feeling lazy and don't want to do anything, all you gotta do is this.
Sugars.
Stretchaholic.
Sugars.
Oh, facts. I do that.
Get a nice little.
I'm saying, nice little energy going. Get some.
Everything. If you feel lazy,
saying a little limberness.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's the way to go.
Side to side.
That's the way to go right there.
That's one. You know what I'm saying? You start doing that, you be like, wait, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
You start doing that, you be like, wait, I don't want to only do that. I'm starting to feel some stuff move. Wait, hold on, I can do some jumping jacks. Somewhere. I can do a push up now. I can do a pull up.
Somewhere.
I'm in the gym now. Oh.
Get that movement.
I don't have time for that.
Get that movement. And
when you start moving, you find time to do the things you need to do.
You find you move a lot more in your less time. Oh my God, what's that? Kylie Jenner's going through what now? Who's unfollowing who? It doesn't does it affect you that they're unfollowing somebody?
So stop sending the shade room links, Vaughn, in the group chat.
Yo, you right.
Tell Vaughn stop.
But I thought the red shoes. I thought that was entertainment. I thought we was. You
could send me that, but not from the shade room.
I bet. Yeah. And then I stopped. After you said it the second time, I did stop.
I'm just talking. So just talking about it because it's good. It's good engagement for the people.
It's good for the people.
Yo,
You're right. The brotherly love.
Man, that thing's stupid, man.
What?
Just,
You're gonna pay me to look like a clown.
yo, when I heard 5%, when I heard that 5%er, when I heard about what that was about. And then some, it was broken down by, this, and then
They gave you the knowledge. They gave you the wisdom.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's today's science? They told you how pigs were made.
No, ain't do none of that.
Oh yeah, good.
Ain't do none of that. See, I don't swear by any of the doctrines. I consider them. I consider the things that people have studied and taken their time to decipher.
Consideration is great.
And learn about. I respect it because it's not an easy or simple task. It's a lot. There's a lot of information to take in. It's a lot to equate and calculate, in my opinion. As much as it is seemingly simplistic, it's in that simplicity I find the complexities.
Finite infinities.
Yo, honestly, it's
Finite infinities.
stuff like that. Honestly, to me, I'm not gonna say video games does put a lot of perspective, but it helps me understand certain things. The video games with the choices that you make determines the rest of the line throughout the video game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's somewhat throughout life. Like you might think it's simple.
Goosebumps?
Huh?
Like Goosebumps books?
They did have a book like that, and that book was fire.
Yeah.
The book that you read, the page that you landed on, you read a little bit, and I'm saying, and it's like, oh, what do you choose? You choose this, you go to this page. You choose that, you go to that page. I love those books. Black Mirror, Bandersnatch.
Yep.
Love stuff like that. Walking Dead, Until Dawn, The Quarry, like stuff like that. The little actions, but like you also have to think about that, like in real life, like the little actions. Being nice to somebody on a daily, know what I'm saying? You never know. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Nigga.
I don't know.
But you
I'm
got
sorry.
that cup right there. This guy over here on cha-cha.
I'm just saying, like
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh man, I got the unity for the community.
Oh boy.
Yo, he said I was being too low like 2 episodes ago.
Nah, you could.
Yeah, but now you
But
yell
I'm
at
just,
people.
yeah, you know,
You could be, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, you know.
Nah.
You still got the wrong placement. You got, you're speaking up here, the mic's down here.
So have it up.
A little bit up or in like angle towards you, you know what I'm saying? Have that semicircle facing your
Your
lips.
seating is probably better fitting because that's not gonna block you
My face.
in your camera angle.
I'm saying just the daily. Everything you do on the daily is altering the rest of your life. Everything you do on the daily
But
is
not
altering
really,
the rest
because
of your
everything
life.
is already chosen. You know what I'm saying? You just walking the path.
Predestination.
See? Then
You
start saying
believe
stuff
in
like that, and then it almost, because if you,
But I was born this way. I
Somebody's
believe in
like,
predestination.
you know what I mean, if the path been chosen and bang, and then you like, okay, cool,
It's my destiny.
show me the way. Where we at? And life is like, nah, motherfucker. You gotta figure out what path it is. It ain't the path don't just tell you what path it is,
That's a fact.
and you don't even know that it's the path
You know what I'm
until
saying?
after you see the path formed. And we've come to the end of the road, and I can't let you hoes get too close to me. It's
he's
got
got
for
a
you,
girl.
and it's right for me.
She won't pop out, that's why she up in a function. I didn't even bother to approach her.
Yo, why you sped that up though? Why you sped that up?
Because it sound good like that.
Yo, son, yo, he did that like right at. I'm like, why you did that, bro?
Keep me rocking like a
But
theme
I
in
get
the
it.
shoulder.
I get it, because it definitely sounds cool. Yeah, that's actually it.
They can't copyright us with that.
Never mind you. I was staring at this.
Should play some hymn. Should play some The Pure.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We should do one of my songs, you know.
We should do one of these. I think I said that before, and you were like, no, I don't want to do that.
And then I told y'all to pick one, and nobody did
You was
anything.
hating on yourself.
And then I
Did you
told
say
y'all to
that?
pick one the next week.
Yeah,
Did you say that?
You was hating on yourself.
Did you say
Come on,
that?
chill. Nah,
I said it's too
still-
early.
yeah.
I don't want to just pull up like, hey, I'm doing a talk show. Hey, also my song is right in the front of it. Listen to it.
oh my
Marketing.
God. It's not even like that. It's not even like that.
No, no.
Unanimous decision. And the winner by unanimous decision. Pure.
The Pure, because there's an artist named Pure that was signed to Busta Rhymes or somebody. Really?
Pure. Nah,
What's wrong with Busta?
straight like that.
Scam artist.
No, he not.
Who?
Busta Rhymes.
He's not a scam artist.
What?
He don't run his page. He don't run his page. It's not his
He
fault.
allows that to happen, man.
He don't know what's going on.
Wait, what
He don't
happened?
use that.
Wait, what happened?
Man,
Wait a tick. What's the sitch?
he's scamming. Busta Rhymes and his team.
The conglomerate? What? I'm not gonna see. You can't just.
Yeah,
let
you
it-
can't,
just
yeah, you
let
gotta-
someone know what your name on it, and then not take claim on it. You know what I mean? Come on, listen.
Nah,
on,
see,
Wade,
honestly,
what's
I
up?
don't know
Try
if
to
that's
throw
the
the
case.
fame on it.
I don't know if that's the case.
What?
I don't know if that's the case if he don't run it.
I don't know what a case is,
He DM'd me.
but I got one. Nah, stop playing.
He's like, yo, clear mine. I know you got a track.
I showed it to you.
Yo, the conglomerate want the clear mind.
Yeah, he wanted me to pay money so I could advertise my shit. Probably never posted it.
Hey, yo, listen. It's all about the business, baby.
Hey, know what I mean? You got that network. Then you go, know what I'm saying? Hey, like 2 years ago, I was talking to Busta.
Dude,
Know what I'm
like it's
saying?
your
Now we
birthday.
over here at the show with Busta.
Yeah.
Yo, King, see you got tagged in my post about working. Let me know if you want to do something with intro or promo.
Let me know.
Let me know what you looking to spend, and I'll go over what we can help to.
Okay. 300 do IG story, 500 do plays and story, 800 host your song is me talking at the start of your joint, kicking it off, shouting out your name and song.
Oh, that nigga, I'll pay 100 for that.
and,
what?
And can build on
It's
that.
a scam, man.
It's not a scam. It's what?
Scam, man.
I'll put money in Busta Rhymes' pocket to give me a little shout out. What?
Yeah, my
That's
son
not
said,
bad.
It's a scam.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Craig Sean got something coming soon for y'all, you know.
Hey, yo.
I'm trying to get Lil B too, but you know, that's
Hey,
a.
hey, yo.
Be the bass guy?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Lil B too. I already got Craig Sean. If I get Lil B, that'll complete my little trifecta.
Who's Craig Sean?
Craig, Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. What? Come on, my guy.
Oh my word.
She shot the. Whoa, what? Yeah, Craig Sean is a girl, a woman.
That
She shot the Like a Martian video for Lil B.
is Friday. That girl.
No, wow, no.
Oh, that's Kesha. No.
No, it's not Kesha either. That's crazy. That's Megan Trainor.
You can't really scam.
Oh wait, that's
4.2
that is-
million. Who that?
Girls that say,
Somebody stole his phone.
yo, because I'm really over there.
Somebody stole his
oh shit, I
phone.
fucked up.
Somebody stole his phone and tried to get you. This is official-ish.
Hot dog.
Are
Man.
you texting him back right
Crazy.
Yo, conglomerate. Let me see what's up with that.
Bless you.
Yo, chill, beat. Yo, bless you. Yo, nah, that's not even funny though. B, why you did that? Yo, wait. So
No,
what's
why he
what's
do
this
that?
tomorrow, Ant-Man?
You ain't got time for that, Kenny.
I can't see that
Friday.
tomorrow.
You got stuff
Friday.
to do.
I'm trying to.
Friday, though.
You
I
can't.
got the most time for that.
No, you don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? We going at night. 12 a.m. midnight. You got to work in the morning.
I'm looking.
Thursday night.
Nah, I can't go do
I
that.
have a session at
I was
I
joking.
bet. Friday night?
I was definitely
I
joking.
bet.
You thought he was in?
No, I have no clue. I have no clue. They didn't even tell me.
No, I'm definitely trying to find a Friday.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying you guys didn't tell me a time. That's what I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm still looking. Yeah, I'm looking for something suitable.
Come on, B. You gonna set the exact time when I can't? Come on, man.
This nigga he out here
What?
setting bedtimes.
So fluff kids.
Your bedtime.
Listen, my kid goes to sleep when I'm not home because she barks.
Excuse me?
It's a
What?
dog. It's a canine.
Oh, I thought
That
you were
is a-
being facetious
that
towards
is-
your children,
that is
Kenny.
a female
How dare you.
canine.
Yup.
Yo.
As we look at a freaking Hunter Biden thing.
Wait.
Nothing.
Wait.
Never mind.
Whoa.
No, they just keep shooting shit. They just shot something this morning.
Y'all really
Another
wanna
one?
go to war.
In Iran, in Syria. But Iranian.
Wait, who shot it down?
U.S.
Y'all
Why
really
you
wanna go to
there?
war, like,
Why they
so
there?
bad.
Why they-
There
why-
was actually Russian F-16s out off the coast of Alaska this morning, and two U.S. fighters had to escort them out.
Yo, why everybody pulling up and putting up balloons? Fucking children.
We're about to go to war.
Nah, they just
Stop
trying to
being
they trying
children.
to check out the aliens.
Leave your balloons at
listen.
home.
That's it.
Yo, listen.
They don't belong in other
B.
people's
Yo,
backyards.
B, listen. B,
What
yo.
it is that America got to stop acting like we have an imaginary force field around us. You niggas can fly right to it.
Macho man, Randy
Fly, they already here.
Savage.
It has literally already happened before in history. So,
Yeah, look.
So that's why we got 4 course. So it don't happen again.
Anti-Red Dawn Force. We need y'all.
yo, wait, go down there. Go down
That was a joke,
What did it look
but
like?
not really.
Boy, let me tell you right now.
Bro.
That guy's so funny.
Yo, why was there is an abandoned ship on a beach? I forget where.
Oh man.
It was.
I think we shot down 2 UFOs.
Why everybody can't just
it
leave
was a
their
boat plane.
Yo, why everybody can't leave their own
It
toys
was
in
a
their
defense-
own backyard?
It was a Department of Defense boat plane. I forget what country.
Guys, want to see my drone? No. Okay, I'm gonna fly it in your backyard anyway.
Nah.
No.
But these people. I think it was Russian. These people purposefully made this boat plane to be able to fight the U.S. in the water
It's like
because we've
Like-
been known to have
like
the best
some
naval-
007 shit.
Hmm?
Like some 007
Nah,
shit.
this boat plane. This.
Yo, I'm pretty sure they got a boat
This was
plane
a
there, bro.
war craft, bruh. It's scary.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
made that years ago.
like
ago, though.
more than 30.
Maybe about it, like something like it. Maybe like 30 years ago.
In 91, they was
More than that,
making
maybe
war
even.
planes.
Bro, I can't even.
That was boats too.
That's some heavy, see, that's some heavy information right there. Because
Boats too.
that was one thing I thought about in that time of coming out of high school, thinking about, oh, could I do that? Should I go into the, like, can I deal with that? Like, can I really deal with that? Like, can I deal with that? I don't really like people talking to me any kind of way. Like,
Word.
and I don't like being bullied.
Having
I mean, at that
discipline
point, your
and-
brain should be in like, I'm here to do this, so I just
Yeah,
that's-
It's
like
just a
through
given
boot-
that I'm gonna get yelled at, so I shouldn't even be thinking about it any kind of way.
Nah, because
Obviously, you're gonna feel something, but it's had the mindset.
bro, the
That's
case
not even the
the
hardest
case
part of
of
it.
boot camp is to break you down and turn your whole head into mush so they can sit here. You ever watch Spy Kids? You watch Spy Kids.
I'm gonna dispel that. That's a lie.
Sitting there,
That's a lie.
molding their little, and then you turn them into fooglies.
You can't say that.
No, not because some people get out okay.
Whoever's open to that, because I'm saying.
I'm just saying, but
no,
you can't
that's
say
regular life though. That's what.
But I'm saying some people get out okay.
It is intended to
turn you into little fooglies.
Weed out those who won't last.
So is public school.
When you get out there,
exactly.
So is a job.
Get out there,
exactly.
So is the real estate market.
And look what happens to certain people.
I'm saying so is a job. So is the real estate market. So is anything else we put ourselves.
But not like that.
I don't.
Not like that.
The
certain jobs. Building,
I think I agree.
There's people that never went to the army and they had to deal with their parents doing that to them. It's the same thing. It comes in different forms. It's the same way.
Exactly, different forms. Coming from your parent and then coming from a drill sergeant is very different, bro.
They both had their weight.
Coming from a drill sergeant and coming from your boss is very different. You know, it depends on who it's coming from.
But I
just bring it down. But I put it down to like the base of where it starts from.
But you almost. That's why I'm like I feel as though you really can't in regards to that type of experience, just because of the fact that what is preparing you for is not what your parents are preparing you for.
I feel like that's exactly the same thing.
I understand, but nah.
So basically,
yes, but.
And in my mind,
yeah.
In my mind, basically, your parents is, I'm saying, supposed to be ideally growing you up to be an upstanding member of society. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be doing this, da 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 da. When you go there, it's very different. These are your brothers and sisters. Now you look out for them, which is, I'm saying, you're out there with them, so you should be looking. I'm saying, after them. Those are your brothers and sisters, da 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 da. But they break you down, and if you think about it. It's not even the first step. It's deeper than that. So what do you think they do to you then? It's deeper than that.
It's all the same thing to me.
You can say that, but you've never been through it.
The only reason I say it's not is because
I'm not saying you feel the same way. I'm not talking about personal, physical, mental level of whatever, anything like that. I'm just talking about the base of it it all stems from the fact that why are they doing that to you? Why are your parents doing that to you? Why are the jobs doing that to you?
It's preparing you for something.
Yeah.
That's the essence of it. Sure. But it is
not. Life is the same thing as going to war.
My brother's picking on me and scaring me with a fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. It's not the physical, emotional, mental level of anything. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about any of that.
But the essence of what it is the preparation for. Yes, that is a fact. But what you're preparing for, forget about it. I mean, one is preparing you for mentally being
absent for certain things.
Not even. You're fully there. That's the scary part. It's preparing you to be present in the moment.
Infinite, finite, infinities.
You have to decide to do something that morally is conflicting.
Everything.
All of these people speak about it like that.
There's morally conflicting things in regular life too.
What?
There's morally conflicting things in regular life too.
Yeah, but not like that.
You're always. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Taking a life and stealing a pen.
No, but there's worse things that happen than stealing a pen. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but somebody's stealing.
I'm not even talking.
But I'm saying
you can take it to the highest level of out of military and put it into the military. It's the same thing.
Not really, because
somebody violating somebody and somebody violating somebody.
Yeah, it's somebody violating somebody, but
it's different.
Yeah, nah.
Because I don't even want to say what I'm thinking, but like if somebody doing something to somebody it seems a little worse than somebody being trained to shoot an enemy. It's not worse, but it's the same thing to me. They come from the same thing, and it's still moral. It's still morality based
for sure. But the context is where the conflict comes, in my opinion. Because
so if you set somebody up, is the same as somebody actually pulling the same person who pulled the trigger? Is that the same? Is that the same level?
I'm saying in essence it's the same thing. That's what I'm only breaking it down.
I don't know. Just to where you were gonna. That was
I'm
the
only
first thing
breaking it
I
down to the
think.
base level.
All right, let him look.
YouTube. There was a
My bad.
I was about to say.
I'm trying to throw it light. Nah, but no. Is a friend is told by his friend of a female friend of theirs being assaulted by a guy, some other guy, right? And coming to her aid, the friends confront this gentleman, and they end up taking his life in defense of their own. But you know what I'm saying? He didn't start it, but
they finished it.
They also engaged in something that wasn't in their immediate presence.
I don't mean to be that guy, but context. Did you say assaulting or?
Yeah, exactly. They found they.
It's the same shit, same thing.
It's not.
He's talking about that. That's what he's talking about.
Okay,
we're trying to,
asking.
I'm saying fringe the lines. You know what I mean, this guy would be like,
word.
That's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say it.
To get clarity in context.
He gave the clarity because what I said.
That's why I'm asking questions just to double check.
Nah, word. They're told about a friend being assaulted. Then they go and confront it. And he ends up, his life is lost in the event. That can I wouldn't say it's the same as somebody being trained to now go and just be able to do what they do, because they're training you to kill in defense, and that's
outside.
It's really what you believe.
No, I'm saying that's outside of even the realm I was talking about, because we only started talking about it because I was like negating what Vaughn said about people being trained to mush. It's like only the people that are willing to be mushed will get mushed, and that's what I'm saying. You could still get mushed even if you're not willing to. But what I'm saying is like
my interpretation. The way I'm looking at it, I'm like, everybody getting the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody getting it. Nobody's special. I'm not
saying they're not getting it. I'm saying the way you interpret it and the way you live your life after. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, but I'm saying in essence, just to break it down, like it's all the same thing. So I wouldn't say like people that are in the military, they're being trained to do this and behave this way.
Well, I only say what I say
because that's not true. That's like. But I'm saying I say that because I stopped saying stuff about like police and the government and this and that. Like you can't say certain things.
But at that point you said like, oh, it's all the same thing. At certain point it's like, oh, we're doing this for the good of the people. We're doing this to protect everybody. Once you get to a certain point, you break past that threshold. You know what the fuck is going on. You know the people who are pulling the fucking strings. You're out there, or you might be training people in doing whatever. At some point, you break through that, so it's not all same levels to it. Everybody doesn't know the same thing.
I'm not talking about that at all, though.
But I'm just saying it's not like, because you did say that before. I'm just saying it's not.
I was just saying that like we don't have to like, attack people.
We're not.
It's not meant.
No, I'm saying what he said. He said about the military people. They're being trained by in the boot camp to be this way.
When I mentioned, I don't want to be spoken to any. That's just one. That's just a sliver of what actually takes place and what people experience.
Yeah,
just one multiverse.
That's not even the totality of most of what you experience is all it's mental. From what I take in from what people have expressed, you know what I'm saying? Those that are open to putting their experiences out there. That's what I'm taking. I'm taking in the fact that it's all of it is mental. What people are mentally putting themselves through and experiencing, based off of what they, you know what I'm saying, and but also what they express about what they observe, you know what I'm saying, and witness, as far as the perception we have about
perception.
You know, just judging a book by its cover, where you say, oh, that person's definitely gonna be good, or that person's gonna fly, or just eat this, that, the third, and then they get to their end of their story, and they're like, those are the guys that didn't make it in, or whatever the case is. Who you suspect or expect to doesn't always end up being, and that's what all of them say. That's not even a few. That's literally all they all say. That you're gonna have those guys who are, or the people who are just bred that way. You were brought up, and this is what you felt. This is what you wanted. That's, you know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. No, there's always somebody that was bred that way. But then there's just people that just have something in them that they fit in that role. But yeah, that's
like LeBron James.
No, yeah, that's different. That's just different. And I understand what you're saying in that sense where.
Yeah, because we know too many people that are. No, you don't even have to be, doing good, but just the fact that you're present in life, even though you went and did certain things.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, some people be on auto parent. Some people be on some people really just be going every day doing the same thing. And those are just regular people who, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, I enjoy feeling capable. I enjoy being capable. It just feels good. I'm in work. And the first shop that I was in, I had to learn how to slow down. I had to learn how to pace yourself, ease up, no rush here. This you take your time and you can't rush this.
Especially if you're getting paid hourly.
In the restaurant, everything on a rush, on the fly. But the word
to promote anxiety.
Yeah.
On both ends.
Stressful workforce.
No, it definitely. That's why I can't help myself, but trying to not move slow. But at the same time, I feel as though I'm attempting to move with more of a
haste.
Yeah, precision.
That's what it would say in the dictionary. Haste. Move with haste.
Haste? Hastily. Let's not be hasty. No, I'm really be trying to not moving precise, for real. Trying to move precise. It's not even. I don't interpret that as perfection either. I take it to be more intentional.
You could be perfect, would you? Would you even know what that is?
He is perfect.
What? I think we are. I think we are.
As you are right now?
I think we are perfectly imperfect. Every aspect of us is off. Ever so.
That's not perfect.
That is a certain level of perfection. For every single aspect of us to just be off ever so slightly. Every aspect of every one of us, each and every one of us. That's my. If you look at yourself in the mirror, you can see where you could literally see. Oh shoot! This that slight, just a little slight, just a little cocked, a little slight. Every inch of us is ever so off. That is perfection. If what? Look at this stuff. That's pretty much perfect.
Yeah, functional.
That's pretty much perfect. But there's flaws in it.
And that's why it's not $2,000.
We are perfectly flawed. It's just a theory. I don't even.
I was just playing devil's advocate to invoke conversation.
Nah, you know.
I only asked that question because Akia hasn't had creamer in 2 days. I think it's been longer than that. And she loves her some fucking coffee. And after work, she went to Walmart and got creamer. So I knew she wanted a pot of coffee when she got home. And I made her a pot of coffee. And she came home and she was like, "You're perfect." And I was like, "I'm not perfect, but I fucking do try. I definitely do try to be."
You gotta claim it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I do try.
It's time to stop. Time to stop. When somebody says you the best, you the greatest, you perfect, they love you, this and that, accept it. If it's some negativity,
we gotta stop.
Even if it's true, you could be like, that may or may not be true, but I'm doing my best.
You know what?
To move away from that.
I will probably disagree only to not feel as though I now have to meet a standard I don't believe I could maintain.
I don't like this pedestal.
Well, that sounds like
that's internal
ego.
That's internal
to me.
That's all internal. I don't think that's ego. That's just internal.
You know what it is? It's how
a lack of emotional awareness.
Well, that and then just how it's been portrayed, like Valentine's Day.
Because you wouldn't have to go to that feeling if you could just know that. Most emotional immaturity would be a lack of, it's not a bad thing that you like it,
Nah. Only because and it's ego, but no, it's like I'm disagreeing because I personally don't want to allow.
Well,
I don't want to disappoint, so I don't.
Where did that high state come from? Like, where did that come from? Now you just added something into the equation.
Well, it was when someone's speaking highly of you.
That's it. They spoke highly of you. That's
no, of course,
that's it.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. It's not a lack of emotional awareness.
But my head, it can,
because
it's so
my
big.
own part,
just more gas.
Part is probably an insecurity, if more than anything.
Put that gas.
I don't want to. Now be looked at highly. So yeah. I don't even want you to look at me highly. So,
they're looking at you as you.
Yo, that's just let it be that.
But that's where the understanding comes in, and it's like we know that people are gonna say things, and we know that emotions change. People change their mind.
Man, that's not. I would say that's why I see it's in perspective. Like when you like looking at, because I'm looking at it like that. That's a hella insecurity, dog. That's
super.
That ain't even good either.
Like, it definitely is.
Accept the greatness because you're working towards it.
Some type of insecurity that I have, because like I don't care what like regular people say. Like, I don't know y'all, but like the people that I'm around, know what I'm saying, my few friends and stuff like that, like I do care what y'all think, know what I'm saying. I try to make sure, but like also, know what I mean, we're always honest with each other and stuff like that, like no matter what. But yeah, I try to make sure myself, like the people in my life, I don't let down. I don't try to be perfect, and I know I'm not, but I just try to make sure I don't, know what I'm saying?
No, fact.
Reciprocation, that's the word. I treat people the way I would want to be treated.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels, it is better when you can just be what you think you should. Or how you think you should. Who you think you should. Yeah?
I mean, everybody's yeah. In essence, yeah, you would. That's the ideal. But everybody's basis is different. Just like revolving door of infinite, finite infinities.
Infinite, finite infinities.
Did you watch the video that I sent you on Bebe's Kids?
The what?
The video that I sent in the group chat on Bebe's Kids, like explaining the whole movie. I think, was it yesterday? It was yesterday because I think I was watching it while I was at work, like doing stuff.
I didn't catch that.
Basically, it goes on like how kids are raised and et cetera, et cetera. Like, the son of the girl that he was dating, I don't remember the names. I really forgot it between yesterday. I watched the movie like years ago. But basically, this guy wants to get a date with a girl. She has a son. He gets a date with her. They go to an amusement park.
I mean, I know the baby.
Oh,
kid
word!
Story.
I don't know why I'm sitting here explaining this to you.
Nah, but wait.
So basically, I'm saying, what was her name? Tanisha or something like that.
It don't matter.
Whatever the girl's name was, she had the son. The son was like, the mom was like super overprotective, and Bebe's Kids was like Bebe's Kids, whatever. But it was like how they were being raised, and then by the end of the movie, the guy was gonna leave, but the kids didn't want him to go because they like formed a bond with him.
Oh yeah.
But that was because like their dad was never around, and then they formed a bond with the girl because their mom was never around, and then the kid found out, understood how to like stand up for herself.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes like all the way back to how you're raised, your environment, everything that's around there, and yes, you can outgrow that, but the obstacles and the choices that you make,
I was saying it's all the same because that person, that drill sergeant drilling ish into you, is just like the streets drilling you. Pause. Or drilling ish into you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Same thing. The streets, the suburbs, wherever you're at, those things, those people are designed or have been designed or manipulated in a way to behave and make you into whatever that is.
I get it, but
it all feels different.
No, it's the same. It's the same. It's all the same different thing because on the one hand you think about it. You weren't the kid that ended up in that situation or that position doesn't mean there isn't a kid that did. And there had to be another kid to be able to be put in that situation so you didn't have to be. Or you are the kid that was put in that situation and you had to be.
It's like growing up in the projects listening to Linkin Park or like 9 Inch Nails or something, or like growing up in the suburbs and listening to like
Wu-Tang.
Not even, you can't even say like Dr. Dre and Snoop. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And people looking at you different, just crazy and weird. Remember when people used to look at people weird for watching anime, but now it's mainstream. I need to stop faking. Take the anime decals off your car if you don't watch it.
Well,
it's cool,
I didn't know half of what, well, not half of, but what was being watched was necessarily anime.
That too.
And anime is what exactly?
Western cartoons.
Huh?
Western cartoons. Western drawn cartoons. Because they draw their stuff differently than we do. But
Western?
like, yes, like Japanese, Asian culture. Or is that Eastern? No, I'm pretty sure it's Western culture. Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean that's just the name of their animation.
Yeah.
It's not even, that's just what they call animation. They didn't want to be American at all. It's like anime, motherfucker.
It's like pop music, but in animation form.
There you go, K-pop.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yo, I love K-pop.
J-pop. The OG J-pop.
The pop pops. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
The pops.
Nah, chill. Come on now.
Hilarious.
Now the whole episode is going to get taken off.
Yeah.
Give us a sponsorship. Nah, that's product placement. That's different.
Oh shoot, yo,
It's
there's
not
so
different.
much in terminology, vocabulary. Gotta go
Language. Just used to persuade the mind.
Manipulate.
Guide you somewhere, you know what I mean? Man, if you late. Man, if you late. You gonna miss this and they gonna get you.
Come on.
Man, if you late, you gonna miss your turn.
Why that's so funny?
Man, if you late.
No reason. For no
Man,
reason.
if you late.
For the no reason.
Both sides. Man, if you late, they gonna get you. Man, if you late, you just got by yourself.
Come on, dough. Dough, come on. Like, come on, dough. Man, honestly.
That's money, mad funny.
Huh?
That's mad funny. I'll put that in a song. Man, if you late.
Nah,
Excuse me. I want to recorrect something I said. Asia and Japan is on the eastern part of the world.
Why?
Just so nobody come for me crazy.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
I'm saying,
Did you mean Japan is on the west of Asia? Is that why you said
I messed
that?
it up. No, I messed it up because usually the videos that I watch, like they talk about stuff coming over here, so they talk about the western side of the world. Yeah. So I got them flip flopped. I just wanted to make sure I was.
You got I'm saying you got Americanized with it.
Yeah.
Nah, see, that's why.
Sorry, y'all.
That's one of the big reasons I tried to like make myself watch the Naruto with the subtitles.
Yeah, subtitles. Yo, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. The only reason I watched it with subtitles is because back in the day, searching YouTube, 3-part video, maybe 4-part video, horrible, and it had the subtitles. Because I didn't want to wait for Toonami, because Toonami was probably like 3 months behind, 6 months behind.
They gotta wait for them to actually have it, enjoy it. Then they can get it, put it over here.
And back then you didn't have the guy. And so then they were talking about Sasuke does this and Naruto does that.
I don't even. I'd rather try to pick up on the language than. You know what I mean? Like just interpret the.
Yo, my sister's working on writing it. She's doing actually really good.
Huh?
So my sister's working on like writing it. Like she's really big into anime and stuff like that. Yep.
Go Miley.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Misha's little brother, Brandon Rivers. He does some pretty cool animations too. Some anime characters. He actually started doing like actual moving animation. Looks crazy.
Oh, slick.
It's like it looks like Adventure Time.
Oh.
Like the second level, like before, like the level after they do the base, where they
like
start
storyboarding.
Applying, yeah, like where they start applying the color in more detail. That's what it looks like. Like right before the finished product, that's what it looks like.
You could do an intro for us.
I really love seeing what people can do with that stuff. It's really dope. That's really dope.
Yeah, so Brandon Rivers, shout out.
Who give a shout out to?
Brandon Rivers.
Shout out Brandon. Nah, the younger generation, I
shout
do
out Misha.
like. Very controversial. I do like the fact that the parents kind of are giving them more freedom. And some kids are like, out there like branching out doing like what they actually want to do and like, like art and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean freedom of a choice and direction, so to speak?
I guess. Yeah.
I think
but then you do have the kids out there who
more of
like
everything
aren't being supervised out there like wilding.
Things are advancing, so what's happening? What everyday people are now getting in their hands are the advancements of the world. So it's kind of like everybody's kind of being forced to move along. And
parents never had a grip on anything that their child really experienced.
That's the other thing. So and now parents, it's almost like things are advancing. So it's like parents are trying to get ahead of the curve. So they kind of just like, yeah, whatever. Rather.
How do you work this dynamic thing?
It feels as though our parents saw it done in such a way they wanted to try to replicate in a different time. Which, not that it couldn't be done, but it couldn't be done because it's a different time. Different things happen. Different happenings. Different things taking place. Different shifts occurring. And so
drug, we're just gonna push in the projects and mess it up real quick. Where's your dad? I don't know.
See, and then so our parents
division.
Our parents tried to literally continue it, but they couldn't because the times were changing.
Can't do it by yourself.
Then our parents had the opportunity to kind of take a second look and reconsider or rethink and review and re-see life for what as we know it, because things were changing, and now we're at that point of being like, okay,
what year were you born?
Wrong for like,
what year were you wrong? Born
92.
Honestly, I feel like we at 90 from like 90 to 96, 97ish. I want to say we had a whole technological push. Like, we were there for all of it. It's people who literally came right after that. And, like, when we were able to use it and know what it was, they would just, know what I'm saying? Like, they were just being born. Like, we were there through everything. Not 80s, everything, but know what I'm saying, for it.
In the 80s, I think.
No, bro.
Yeah,
think of Apple.
When we were born, they were already about their teen. Everybody be teens.
Well, yeah, them too, but
so they got to experience it way different than we.
That is true.
They came from what it was before it got to that, and it's that. And that's the other.
But I like feel part. by that time they were what in their like 20s, so like they were old enough to like grow up with it and stuff like that. Like we, I understand. I understand what you're saying.
With the big phones like that. When we like, yo, if you listen to the older people talk about what their time was when they got introduced, it'd be like, yo, like Walkman, like
was that when they had the cardboard, when they was walking out with the cardboard in the boombox, or was that the 80s or was that the 90s?
That was definitely 80s.
That was 80s, walking with the hammer pants.
Bro, that was the 80s for real. Because 90s came and it was
crazy.
It was Wu-Tang Clan. I'm like, it was
I feel like the 80s was more baggy. The beginning of the 90s was like baggy, but like towards the end of the 90s, it was like regular fit clothes, and then the early 2000s it was baggy this, baggy that. Bulletproof vest.
Yeah, it was like a fucking
a wave. And then 2009, the skinny jeans.
Fashion's crazy.
With the what do they call them? The stunner shades. That's what they called them.
Bro,
I never had those. I couldn't.
Aviators always been my favorite type.
Aviators
of style
was the shit, bro.
I don't know.
Oh, Ray-Bans too. Ray-Bans made a whole comeback.
The Aviators is like classic.
Aviators were fire.
I don't know why. I
had a pair of Rose Ray-Bans that I found in Applebee's from Huntington.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to them shits.
Oh,
them things.
Yo. Come on, son.
Yeah, they was fly. Fly little Ray-Bans. Maybe you want to buy a pair.
Like, are you like, bruh, come on, son. Bruh. For real, though?
It's just the way it went. What was your worst job, Vaughn?
Maybe the pizza store because they were racist. Probably the pizza store because they were racist.
Okay.
It's probably the pizza store. And I had to work 6 days. Yo, it wasn't the 6 days. It was definitely because they're racist. But nah, Italian lady, she only pulled up to like once. It's the only job I ever like walked out of and never came back to.
Okay.
It was like payday too. So
Lit.
right after I got paid, I left.
Thank you. Goodbye.
It's because she was racist. Mad racist. Mad Spanish people there too. I was very outnumbered.
Like, nah.
What's your worst job, Kenny?
Huh?
What's your worst job? Coles? I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, you had Eddie there. It couldn't be a worse job.
Yeah, I was definitely. That's the first job I got. Like, that's the first one on the books job I was hype about that joint. I was hype. Woo!
Oh damn! I was just about to do that.
The worst job? UPS.
I remember Kenny's UPS days.
that-
You were talking about that.
I've not ever walked off a shift.
See,
That was the only place I ever walked off a shift. Nah. It didn't feel good. It just didn't feel good. Yo.
You was helping or driving?
Nah, I was loading trucks.
Oh,
and it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, I was just like, yo,
why am I doing this?
nah. I was just like, nah, because I
want to be an engineer.
yeah
I
think I'd be expecting a lot. Like I really be expecting a lot. Like I need to stop because I be thinking like, oh, what's we doing? We at work, right? We at work, right? I'm not saying I love this place. I'm just saying I'm trying to get my money. Like I'm trying to keep my money. We trying to keep a job.
yo, but you get more hours if we don't do this as fast.
Yo, bruh, it give me a little yo, fam.
Don't you want more money?
Yo, homie, when I see a motherfucker that come to work in a warehouse environment or an environment where it's just fumes all over the goddamn place, machinery, dust, all of this dirty stuff. If you come to work, you trying to model, I'm assuming you're not trying to work. Cause it's not a fashion show.
You trying to get them girls in there now?
Yo, that's funny. It used to be people who came.
It be 90% male.
That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing.
90% of them.
I remember when I was working at Ted's in Manhattan. It was the restaurant where I got like the bison burger and stuff. Yo, it was cooks there. Had on Jordans, white shirt, jeans, crisp. Monday through Friday. A few people. And I was like, I'm pulling up, because I'm coming from Jamaica, Queens.
Come on, you know.
I'm pulling up in like jeans, a t-shirt, a hoodie, book bag. Y'all coming here with a duffel bag and clothes.
Come on.
They gotta get fly, man.
I'm like, jeez.
You know where you at over there. You know where you at. But that's a restaurant.
Yo,
but that's being a cook. And I would if I know I'm cooking, I'm not. It's not a fashion show. I'm about to go back there and bust it, son. I'm about to go back there and bust it.
Yeah, but if you go bust it in the Jordans and the fresh crispy white tee,
you not busting nothing if you trying to.
In my white tee, chop. In my white tee, flip. In my white tee, sir. In my white tee.
You ain't even gonna flip right if you trying to catwalk out here. You out here with the crisp ones. Try not to crease them.
You gonna end up hitting the cat daddy.
Can't even hit that right, man. Come on, man.
True spinach.
Hey,
jeans skinny. Light
it's not even funny, bro. Yo, I really come to work like, yo, we working or we working?
Crazy.
That's one of the reasons I rock with Eddie so heavy. Cause when he came to work, boy,
yeah, nah, Eddie work.
Boy, you was not about to outwork him.
Work.
No.
You was not about to outwork him. That's exactly what. Yo, this man at work, It's like LeBron on the court. I'm not playing.
And it's not even like he's doing like I'm cleaning the wall and stuff. It's like he's actually finding things to do. It's like how do you find this stuff to do?
That's crazy.
He really worked.
Not crazy,
like,
bro.
I dig that. Like he not playing. Like I like that. Like movement. He moved. We in work. Let's get it. Like he was giving it up. Like okay, let's do this. That kind of energy is necessary, bro. When you really trying to get some things done. When you in that, man.
Oh, yo, that's crazy. I remember when they was putting the floor in the know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie was there.
Yeah.
And I think he said something to somebody. He was like, yo, you trying to get he said it, right? He was like, yo, you trying to get this done? And I was like, oh, wow. He's trying to get this done.
He don't
it's not even getting done. He's trying to get this done.
But I came in there and then I saw him like 3/5 of the way through. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was in there getting it done.
I was like, yeah, I'm about to help you with this. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, but all you need is the right tools and you can do that. It's not simple. It's not easy. It's not, you down there. Click.
Yeah.
That's a whole square foot. Yeah, nah, come on now. You know what I mean? But it feels good.
Painting the room too.
Huh?
Painting the room too.
Yo, oh my gosh.
I don't think I was there for that.
Homie went in, man.
Yo, shout out Eddie.
Yo.
Shout out Eddie.
Shout out Eddie. Shout out all the hardworking individuals.
That's a fact.
Shout out everybody who puts effort. Maximum effort. No, but serious because, it means something. It makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference.
People notice it.
Yo, what if one day the guy who was working on the bridge was like, I don't want to. I don't feel like it today.
Bro.
The guy that was working on your car is like, I don't want to. Oh, that's what they got computers and technology for. What if one day, you know what I'm saying? Computer just mess up and it just don't.
I mean, hey.
I'm just saying.
Hyundai backed up till March, so.
Yo.
Just
somebody not doing their job.
They got recalls.
Somebody not doing their job.
Yo, somebody
and if it ain't the mechanic, it's the person making it.
How is that happening?
The computers is messing up?
Yo, how is that happening, bro? How is this happening? Bro, how is this happening?
I didn't see it. The perfect computer didn't see it.
Bro.
And then it just went out.
Bro.
It's cool. Hyundai.
Why have another person? Why hire another person?
Because it's America.
Isn't it Honda?
Oh, so they don't want us to do the.
They altered their TikTok for us.
Isn't it Hyundai and Hyundai?
Man, huh?
Isn't it Hyundai and Hyundai? Isn't it like two different car brands?
Yo,
no.
I'm gonna keep it a full buck.
Honda.
I'm gonna keep it a full
buck.
Oh
yeah, you're right. Damn.
My man Scotty Kilmer said Hyundai. It's Hyundai.
Who's that?
Scotty Kilmer is. Oh my god, that's the realest mechanic I ever did meet, and not meet. He's on YouTube. Yo, word, you gotta check it. Yo, watch one of his videos and you will understand what it is. No, all jokes to the side, please. Like this man, and I'm only it's genuine people that get me. When I get a sense, when I get a real sense, like, oh, they're not playing.
Oh, he gonna catch a vibe.
Yeah, no, real
yo,
talk,
for real. When you just
it doesn't have
resonate.
It's not about any specific type of person, character, or personality, or whatever the case may be. It's just genuine people. When people are just genuinely themselves, and you get a sense of them, and you get an idea of where they're at, where they're going with it, and you can almost feel their intention. That hits different.
Yeah,
hits different.
I love it.
Yo. Word though,
regular
shout out to
life.
Scotty, man. He got all types. He has a wealth of of wisdom about mechanics and just cars. And no, he's not looking. There's nothing he's looking off of or looking at. He's literally just because
Speaking
he's
of
worked
knowledge.
on so many different cars and most all types of cars. He's done it for so long. He understands what's what, and he'll tell you if it's nonsense or not. and he has been shadow banned a few. They try to shadow ban him, but he's too honest. He's too honest, and it's not like
he has enough people sharing his ish.
We're just not always privy to the information and the way he breaks things down. Fam, and he's like I think in his 60s, if not almost 70. Still working on cars, bro. Like he
just
in the
give me a
video,
light.
he's tested out. He's driven the Tesla and everything like that. He really, it's cool as hell, bro. Cool as hell. What a transfer. Hey,
Transfer.
go.
Mation.
Eagles, go.
No.
Home.
Hey.
Shout out to the person that
I'm
got
sorry,
me this.
man. Yo,
Hey,
y'all
man.
played a good game. It was a good game. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I had no stake in the game.
I had none whatsoever.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna
The
lie.
outcome was the outcome. I'm sorry.
I thought all of Philly was so hungry that the Eagles would win that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought all of
Oh,
Philly.
yeah,
I just wanted to see
give
Gilly
him-
celebrate. That's all I
That's
So
wanted to
y'all
see.
had
really
to
what I was
do.
talking about when I said
I just
Philly.
had to-
That's all I
No.
wanted to see. I
I'm
wanted to
telling
see
you.
Gilly celebrate. That's all I wanted to
that
see.
energy behind that man, he really wanted
Nah,
that.
that would have been the year Kevin Hart would have been on the field again. Liddy.
Woo. Gilly is Philly. Listen,
He been putting in that work. He been putting in
Gilly
the work.
is Philly, bruh. He been big in the Philly.
went from
up
Meek
since
Millie
been-
to Gilly.
Yo.
Well, Gilly to Meek Millie to back to Gilly.
Son.
Nah, Freeway
Oh, my
had
goodness.
it. Freeway and Beanie and then
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
AR Ab Cassidy.
When I saw it, what play was it? Yeah, the holding play may have really put the wrench in it, but
Them two random touchdowns did that. Like how they jumped.
Nah, they finessed.
That's crazy. Three touchdowns back to back. Like
Yo, that punt. That was a punt. That was a punt return.
Shit's rigged.
Yo, that was a the
Bro,
whole
this-
team.
Crazy.
That was
Crazy.
a Madden play. That was Madden. Somebody was playing Madden, and it was a Super Bowl, and they had mans cut the whole other side of the field. He dipped on.
He almost got.
Was that the first half or the second half?
That was almost the first time in NFL history that somebody got a touchdown off a kick return.
That was a kick return, or I thought that was.
Yo, and I called it. I wasn't even watching the game. That's crazy. I came out. Was that the first half or the second half?
A second.
Damn.
That was the fourth quarter.
But before that, you know,
He
with the
ran,
height.
like, from the 30-yard line to like
The five.
literally like it was 5.
Maybe
It
even
was
two.
less. I think it was like a.
Yeah, that's
line.
Yeah,
crazy.
he was goal line.
He missed it by a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
I
saw
was like,
the,
why did he not just jump in that motherfucker? I would've leaped
Having that nigga there, like,
If I was them, I would.
on like TikTok or
If
some
I'm,
shit.
if I'm at the 5-yard line, boy,
I don't
I'm
know. It
in
would have
the
been
air.
funny.
who?
I don't know whoever ran it. I didn't watch the game.
Should have bet on that shit.
No, I would have lost some money because I would have bet for Gilly
That's
to
how
win.
it is. More people bet on that. Yo, honestly, I thought they was gonna cheat Pat Mahomes. I thought they was gonna rig it. I was like, I know this game's gonna be mad close.
I mean,
Nah, he the new Tom Brady.
yeah, come on, man.
Pat my homie. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
my
that's
homie.
crazy.
Tom and Pat, those are my homies.
My homeboy, yo, I can't deal with us.
Pat me, homie.
Can't
Miss
deal with
Guzzi?
us. I know too many Pats. I don't know. I remember some
Yeah.
Pats.
Miss Mary.
Huh?
Miss Mary.
I don't even know.
Matt.
No. Miss Mary Pat, my homeboys, that, he got the W all over your fence. That defense was not having it. Y'all just was not there. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I played a hell of a game, man. Y'all played a hell of a game. But my homeboy was not playing with y'all. My man's was fully injured.
Yeah, I was
Fully
just about to say,
injured.
wasn't he hurt?
He was fully injured, limping and whatnot. Yo, when he started,
Yo, didn't he
he's
run it
limped way
after
too
he
much
got
in his
injured?
career. Huh?
Didn't he run after he got injured?
Yo, literal. So it probably was the adrenaline. He's like, nah, game ain't over yet,
I was
leg.
about to say something wild.
Game ain't over yet. One more play.
Put on the eater boosters on y'all real quick.
Yo,
My hero.
How did an injured man? He wanted it that bad. That's all that is. He wanted it that bad. And that's why they're gonna start asking, how bad do you want it?
How Vegeta became Super Saiyan? How bad do you want it?
Do you want it
How
bad
do you want it?
Going
Do
up
you want it Mahomes
in a
bad?
fast lane.
Bad do you want it?
Yo, why?
How do you want it? Because he's a theater kid, that's why.
What?
That's that Shakespeare. That's that Shakespeare when he was rapping.
Yo, chill, come on.
Yeah, bro. On the stage, you gotta present your voice.
Yo, because Biggie
at the optimal performance.
I used to read Word a magazine.
We did the same
Some
thing.
pepper and heavy dip in the limousine.
Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr.
Magic Money Mall.
I let my tape rock to my
Take top.
Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on
Private stock way back when I had the red and black lumberjack. When they had to match.
Remember rapping dukes.
The hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight.
Time to get paid.
Blow up like the
World Trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat
sardines for dinner.
Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Buckmaster Flex, so Lux Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call the crib, same of the same hood.
It's all good.
It's all good.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Oh, you know very well who we are. Just have a full-course meal. It's for your heart. We have a goal, and you know the name. 'Cause you're the only one that gives us good. I made the change from a common thief to up close personal with
Robin Leach.
In the fall from cheap, I smoke with my peeps all day.
Spread love, that's the Brooklyn way.
Then my wet and I would say keep me busy. Girls used to diss me. Now they write me letters cause they miss me. I never thought I could end this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now my no, at least that.
Butter plate toast.
That was.
I like butter and toast.
That was similar. Dear mama.
Diddy was cool with theater kids too, so he probably, you know what I'm saying. I said Diddy was cool with theater kids too. I think he might have went to a school like that, maybe. I can't remember, but I know he was cool with people that did that. So he might, you know what I'm saying, give him a little sauce. Or, know what I'm saying, Biggie was just innately like, this is how I want to do it. Like I want them to feel what I'm saying. Maybe that's what it was.
Tupac was like,
because he was already in the streets doing it, so, you know, you already develop a certain way to perform.
That's what that artistry, that's what the presentation is. Yeah, this is who I've acquired in myself. Wah, wah, wah.
Expelliarmus.
Reach for the sky. Yo, listen.
Yo, speaking of Toy Story 5, I heard is in development.
Nobody cares about that. Did you watch Severance, Vaughn?
Nah.
You should watch it. You and the kid.
Tom.
Did you watch Severance?
Such a concept.
Did you watch Severance?
Such a concept.
Yo,
watch it with the kids.
Yo, it's
such a concept.
Savannah will love it.
Yo, but it's really like
such a concept.
Nah, that's just tough, bro. It's not even funny, son.
What?
Yo, you
watch it with the kids.
I'm serious. They be watching their stuff while you watching your stuff, and I'm saying you can, you know what I mean?
Bro, that joint is crazy, bro. Like, I can't imagine going into somewhere and them removing my ability to recall and remember what happens while I'm here, and then when I leave, I don't remember that that's what happened and that's what's going on, and I just leave, and it's like I just walked out of what I walked in, but I don't know what I walked into and where I'm walking out of. I just know this is the routine. Fucking A.
And that's why autopilot is not for you.
I gotta be in control of this shit.
Some people just be like, go.
Boop. Boop. Every,
They just do. They just do. Routine every day.
It's scary.
Crazy.
It's scary. That's why I like interaction. And this guy, the guy at my job.
Some people are scared to talk to other people.
He's deaf. Word. Like, interacting with him makes me, like, bruh, like, I be like, damn, man. I can't imagine.
It's a whole nother world.
Yeah, seriously. But just interacting with him, communicating with him, it makes me feel good. And not like I'm doing something for him. Just makes me feel good to be able to interact with somebody without just being able to understand what someone is trying to get across, and then being able to just communicate.
When I've worked at other jobs, I've had like Spanish people come in who like, you know, majority speak Spanish, and then obviously, you know, the Spanish speaking person isn't there.
Oh yeah.
And I don't speak Spanish, but you know, I'd speak kitchen Spanish, or you know what I'm saying, whatever, Spanglish, whatever you want to name, like call it, but like I could, you know what I'm saying, like communicate, get the gist, or something like that. You know what I'm saying, like. Oh, like, it's a little embarrassing when you, like, bring somebody over. Oh, what are they saying? She's like, oh.
Yeah, nah.
You know? Like, they feel like, or, like, somebody would feel type of, do you understand what they're saying?
Yo.
Like, it was good intent.
I don't like.
The follow through.
I don't like that. Like, there's. I don't know. I feel as though this has been more or less in this trade. Working with these they're some really intelligent dudes, and they're no different from anybody. These are some really intelligent dudes. But when they're communicating to me, or there are times where they're trying to communicate something that they know fluently in Spanish, but they can't. They don't know the word necessarily correlating.
Translation, bro.
And they're like, I'm sorry, a lot like English. I'm like, fuck that shit. Explain to me in your language, however, whatever that I'll try to interpret. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I rather, and that helps me learn words.
It's
I'm like,
yo, nah,
tell me how you understand, and then I can translate myself. Like, you know, don't feel no. I don't like the fact that they feel a way not being able to, but I know they don't. Yeah.
It's a whole, like, know what I'm saying, it's a barrier.
Yeah.
But it don't have to be there. Like, one, you could still,
it's only
know
a
what I'm
barrier
saying,
the unknown.
you could still.
After you figure out what it is, then, you know what I mean, communicate with the best of them, and man, yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to communicate with people of different backgrounds, different, you know, dialects.
It's a joy. It's a wonderful feeling.
It's nice. It definitely is enjoyable, man. Yo, man. Yo, it's important, man. Keep the peace. It's important, man. Keep the peace within you.
Keep the peace.
The peace of your peace in the mind that you keep.
Mind your bees.
To each. No speech.
Not today.
But truly many blessings and much love to all that there is. And yo, big ups, much thanks to everybody inquiring about being a part of and on the show as a guest. That's love. You already know when the time comes, when it's right, real right and right, we're gonna have everybody on any given night.
But like,
no bull.
And sub.
A lot of this though.
And subscribe.
Might even do an extra episode that week.
Might even do it.
There's a motherfucking fact.
Ron's Corner. Tell him.
Share. Subscribe.
Soon.
Yeah. Yo, real shit.
Okay.
That was it.
Oh, it is hella fucking smoky in here.
Nah, that was hard. That was hard. That was hard. I like that.
Start off with a debate.
Gryffindor.
Taking that whole shit out.
Slytherin.
You can't take that out.
Wait,
Don't take that out. The whole beginning. Huh?
You start with the song.
That's why. Don't do that, him. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Itty bitty kitty.